welcome to FPL Chips. Please like and subscribe our channel for all FPL related information. 4 game weeks have been completed in 2021 season so far and loads of goals have been scored. And with introduction of new handball rule and involvement of VAR, the frequency of penalties awarded have been increased. If we compare it with last season, total 92 penalties were awarded in 38 game weeks, and up till game week 4 only 10 penalties were awarded, whereas 25 penalties have been awarded in just 4 game weeks this season. If this trend continues, the importance of penalty takers in FPL will increase in forthcoming game weeks. So in this video, we will look at designated penalty takers of all 20 Premier League clubs. For Arsenal, Aubameyang is their designated penalty taker. He is listed as midfielder this season, which means 1 extra FPL point for goal for him. Though he is not so impressive in open play so far this season, but he hasn't missed a single goal in his last 5 penalty shots. Aston Villa haven't won any penalty this season so far, and last season too they were awarded only 2 penalties. But this season their attacking play has improved, which could result in more penalties in coming game weeks. Jack Grealish would be designated penalty taker. He is also on corners and free kicks, so he will be worth consideration for your FPL team. Surprisingly, Brighton have won 2 penalties in just 4 games so far this season, and both penalties were scored by Neil Maupay. In last 5 penalties, he scored 4 and missed 1. His current price is 6.6 million only. He could be value for money for your FPL team. Burnley haven't awarded a penalty this season so far, and last season too they were awarded only 3 penalties. Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood shared penalties amongst them. Chelsea has so many attacking options, but their designated penalty taker is Jorginho. Chelsea have awarded 4 penalties in 4 games this season. Jorginho scored 3 and missed 1. His price is only 5.1 currently. As long as he is on penalties, he could be a good cheap option for FPL managers. For Crystal Palace, Wilfried Zaha looks to be designated penalty taker this season. Though Ayew took only penalty against Man United, which was saved by De Gea and fortunately disqualified also. But then Zaha retook it and calmly scored. Luka Milivojevic took most of penalties up till last season for Palace. It remains to see when both Milivojevic and Zaha present on the pitch who will take it. Richarlison is the preferred penalty taking option for Everton. He is priced at only 8.0 million, and in an attacking Everton team he could be a good FPL option. For Fulham, Alexander Mitrovic is their designated penalty taker, and he has already scored 1 penalty this season so far, and his price is only 5.9 million. Matthias Klich is the preferred penalty taker option for Leeds United. The 5.6 million price midfielder has already scored 1 penalty this season so far. Leicester City has been awarded 5 penalties this season, which is most penalties awarded to a single team so far this season. Jamie Vardy is their designated penalty taker. His underlying stats like touches in the box and shot on goal are few amongst the forwards. Yet he has scored 5 goals, out of which only 1 is from open play and 4 of them are from penalties. Mohamed Salah has taken both penalties for Liverpool this season till now. But one thing is sure, if James Milner is on the pitch, he will take penalty. But Milner is a game time risk player, while Salah is a prolific goal scorer who is already in lots of FPL teams. Man City's penalty duties are shared by both Aguero and De Bruyne. With Aguero injured, De Bruyne scored the only penalty awarded to City this season so far. De Bruyne is more appealing option due to his other set pieces duty of corners and free kicks. Man United were awarded 22 penalties last season, and of which 14 were in Premier League only. Before arrival of Bruno Fernandes, they missed 4 penalties. But after his arrival, he scored all of his 6 penalties in Premier League, 2 of which are already in this season. Up till last season, Matt Ritchie was the designated penalty taker for Newcastle. But this season, Callum Wilson took 2 penalties and scored both of them for Newcastle. but it remains to seen who will take the penalty when both are on the pitch. Sheffield United are a very defensive team, and last season they won only one penalty, which was scored by Oliver Norwood. This season their only penalty was taken by John Lundstram and he missed it. So it might not be a surprise if Norwood will take penalty again. James Ward-Prowse was the preferred penalty option for Southampton last season. But since ending of last season, Danny Ings started taking the penalties. And in last 3 penalties, he scored 2 and missed 1. If he missed another one, then James Ward-Prowse might start taking them again. For Tottenham, Harry Kane is their designated penalty taker and there is no doubt about his capabilities, so he will carry on doing his spot kick duties. For West Bromwich Albion last season in Championship, Austin and Robson Kanu shared the penalty duties. This season it is not clear as they haven't won any penalties so far. But it could be Pereira taking penalty this season along with free kicks. Mark Noble was the preferred penalty taker last season for West Ham. But it seems this season he would be in peripheral role and not starting every week. This could be a benefit for Antonio as he would be on penalties in the absence of Mark Noble. For Wolves, Raul Jimenez is their preferred penalty taking option. He scored all of his last 5 penalties for Wolves. This is it for penalty options. Hope you find it informative. So please like our video and subscribe our channel. Thank you.